time to go harvest some lovely greens and some herbs and make some sun tea. Won't you come along? It's time to harvest the rest of these garlic scapes. The garlic scape is this curlicue that you see. It is sending out the flower for reproduction, and to make sure you get bigger garlic bulbs, you want to make sure you cut this back. I know some people don't, but I'm going to this year. What I'm going to do next is harvest them all, take it in the house, blend it up in a blender, add some olive oil, and then freeze them and use them with anything that calls for garlic. There's those lovely garlic scapes. This was beautiful this morning. I had something over here and the wind knocked it down. But we're going to harvest this whole thing of black-seeded Simpson lettuce. It's going to make a great salad tonight. If you notice, I just cut it at the base. There is still some green left there, and what's going to happen is it will actually keep growing. That's the cool thing about this kind of lettuce, and it'll just be a couple days and you'll be surprised how much this has grown back. So you don't have to yank it all out. You can cut it and keep coming back. I had been just getting those outer leaves and using them, but I wanted to go ahead and just take the whole thing since it was damaged by the wind. The next thing we're harvesting today is some calendula. This has great medicinal properties. I'm actually going to grab this one right here, and it just keeps blooming. It'll just keep on and on and on. I have another bloom right here. So you want to make sure that you do pinch them off when they start to turn, and you'll just keep having more and more calendula. So next up is I'm going to take out a couple of these ruby red lettuces, the same way that I did the black-seeded Simpson lettuce. Guys, this stuff is beautiful. I don't know if the camera really picks up how deep red that is. It's a gorgeous color, and the slugs have left it alone. I highly recommend. I think I've already said that in another video. This is ruby red lettuce from In My Gardener. Last but not least, we're going to harvest several of these chamomile flowers right here. Pick one that has most of its flowers already on it. Pick this one here. I dropped one, I need to get that back. It's gonna make some lovely chamomile sun tea. I'm also gonna grab some hyssop and some lemon mint just to add that to the tea. I think it'll be really nice and refreshing. So here's my gorgeous little harvest today. See the scapes in the back, the lettuce. I have hyssop's back there, and some lemon mint, the chamomile, and the calendula. Hopefully it's a nice blend of everything, because I'm just kind of piling it all in and letting it bake out in the sun. But it's going to be a while before we get tomatoes and peppers and squash and things, but the garden can still give some lovely things in the spring despite all the weather. So I guess I'm in the mood for sun tea because we have not seen the sun much lately. So as soon as I saw the sun today, I knew that I had to get out here and make some of this. I'm just going to stir this up a little bit. Look how beautiful that is. I'm going to cover it so no bugs and things will get in here, because they will be attracted to the colors here. I'm going to cover it, and then I'm just going to let it sit for a couple hours out here, and I'm going to go in and make a simple syrup of just 1 cup of sugar to 2 cups of water. I left a few more little chamomile leaves and some hyssop leaves. I'm going to throw that in the simple syrup to steep for about an hour, and then we'll have a special drink later for dinner. It is a perfect night for this tea. I didn't quite have enough sunlight to finish it outside in the sun, so I took it on the stove and finished it. Here's what it looks like. It's pretty clear. Didn't have quite enough chamomile, but it does have the flavor. Tell you what puts it over the top is that simple syrup I made. 1 cup of sugar, 2 cups of water, and then I steeped the chamomile and the hyssop and the mint in there. It is amazing stuff. Definitely going to do that again and keep that on hand for tea. And yes, I'm in a sweatshirt again. It's about 50 degrees. I think this is going to be the last cooler night. From here on out, it's like in the 60s. So I'm really excited. Hopefully next week I can shoot another What's Growing On episode. I didn't this past week because there's nothing growing on at the moment. So y'all come back next week and see what's growing.